Hello guys, welcome back to another video. Thanks for showing up. Thanks for being here. Thanks for popping on this video. If you're curious, if this is the first time you're here, hello. Thank you for showing up and getting curious. And yeah, so hi. If you've been to my channel before, thank you so much for coming back, for your curiosity, for your expansion, for your whatever it is. I'm happy you're here. Let's get into it. So I like to say often, it's been a while. It's been about almost like a little over a month since me and my sister have been back in Texas. It's been great. It's been dull. It's been sucky. It's been cool. It's been a lot of different things. Okay. This last week I had my 42nd birthday. Right after that, I got really sick with the stomach flu. Yay. So I was sick for like 6 days, just kind of recouping and gaining back my energy. I feel like myself again. Thank God. That was like the worst week ever. If you've ever had a stomach flu, it's awful. I hate it. I haven't had it in so many years. So it was, and it felt like energetically I was letting go of stuff. And it's been like, I feel like 2025 has been a year of really dismantling and letting go of a lot of crap. Okay, whether it's emotionally, physically, mentally, it's all the things. This is a 9-year, this is a shedding year, this is a year of letting those things really freaking go. Okay, and like I've said in past videos, I've been in this stage. I've been letting go of belief forms, whether it's myself, my thoughts about spirituality, my life, everything. I've been letting go of a lot of crap that I just have outgrown, I'm not in alignment with, just really letting things go and really trying to find where that authentic core expression is. Where is Kori? You know, like where am I in all of this stuff that I've adopted over the years, belief forms, emotions, thought forms that are just stupid and that I just don't believe in anymore. We're letting that crap go because I'm really embarking on this very empowered, strong, grounded, authentic person. I feel like I'm at this precipice of this incredible rebirth of like who I freaking am in this world and what I want to do. So yeah, like this is me. And it's been a lot of just, because when you're healing and you're going through changes and you're not quite at that precipice of like really stepping into your power, you're in this like liminal in between weird orby space of like, but like who am I? Like what do I want to do? Like I know what I want to do. How am I going to get there? It's a weird space to be in when you feel empowered, but you're still in this very in-between space. Like this is how I've been feeling for a while. Like I don't have clarity yet. I don't know how to move forward yet. I have all these ideas and aspirations, but it's like the clarity on moving forward just isn't there. And it's giving myself a lot of like compassion for being in this space. Just letting myself rest. Okay, like 2025 has just been a year of like, let yourself rest, let yourself be, let yourself just go with the flow right now, because as you see in the world, it is a shit show. It is like, it's like there's so much going on. There's a lot of like, who knows how this world's gonna play out and how things are gonna move forward and all the things, like we just don't know. There's so many question marks floating in the world right now, and there's this energy of like the unknown of how things are really going to play out. Like there's a lot of weird energy. I can't put the word to it. I'm like trying to find the right word. But it's just this space of like really needing to be in the flow with life, be in the flow with where you are emotionally, mentally, all the things. Like life is not making sense. Okay, that's kind of where I wanted to get into. It's feeling weird. It's not making sense. We don't have clarity. We don't know where this world is going. We don't know where the US is going politically, economically. Like there's just so much floating, and there's just no grounded energy right now, okay? We're going to be stepping into a 1 year, you know, come next year, 2026, we're stepping into like a fresh rebirth. And so I feel like the rest of this year is just live in the flow, be compassionate with yourself, like do what feels natural and right and just flowy right now. Like there is no pushing, hustling, forget it. We're not doing that. This is just being about the flow, okay? So with that being said, like I was just kind of having a morning, and I was, you know, on my Instagram, because it is like all the social media I have. I don't have TikTok, I don't have Twitter, X, Snapchat. I'm 42. I'm not gonna get into that, but I got rid of a lot of social media because I want to dip into it when I want to and then disappear. And Instagram is just one of those, I get bored pretty quick. So I'm like, it's a good go-to, like when I feel like dipping into the world and then letting go of it. Anyway, I was kind of deleting old messages that I had in my messages, you know, all my DMs and stuff. And I came across like, you know, like, as you know, like through past videos, I was previously married. So I was with a wonderful person for 5 years, married for less than a year. We separated. But anyways, it took, you know, many years for me to step on this new journey of self and healing and, you know, expanding myself as a woman and what I really wanted out of life, relationships, work, like all the things. And I'm still on this journey, like I'm still figuring it out. But I had them blocked for a long time because I need a deep separation. You know, when you're going through like a breakup, especially like a breakup of like a marriage, it's like you're so emotionally intertwined. It's like, even though we were separating and it was the right thing to do, I was still emotionally attached. So for me, I've got to like, you have to disappear from my life, really. Like, I can't see what you're doing, whatever. I need to like heal from it, right? So I kind of like blocked it. And for some reason, like I unblocked him, and, you know, anyways, I saw that he had this new relationship, and I can honestly tell you with every fiber of my being, I was so elated and happy, and just, I was so happy for him, like elated. I was just like, she's a musician and he's a musician. It just, when I saw her, it was just like, she is who you're supposed to be with. Like in every bit of my heart felt that way. I was like, it just felt so right, okay? And so like just seeing that, like I was just like, wow, like there was no tinge of jealousy or like hurt or any of that. Like I had really understood how much healing I had done and how that chapter was so completely closed, and it just felt so amazing. And then old thought forms started to this is healing. Okay, this is what I'm getting to. It's not that like it disappears, it's old stuff is gonna come up, okay? And it wasn't old stuff of like wanting to be with him. It was, he's found someone and I haven't yet. You know, it was like that old tinge of like longing for that, because I have wanted that in my life so much, to have a counterpart in my life, to share life with, to grow with, to expand with. It was just like, where's my half? You know, it was like that tinge of like jealousy, like I want that, right? And I remember just like being in the shower, and you know, you're in your thoughts in the shower, you're processing. And so I was in the shower, and all of a sudden I started going down this like really negative spiral of like, I'm behind in life, and why don't I have someone? I sacrifice so much. And it was like this woe is me, just ego-driven narrative that I was like, I stopped myself in my thoughts, and I just said to myself, we don't have to go down this mental route anymore, okay? We are in control of our mental and emotional state at every moment, okay? And at that moment, I was like, because it's not my story. That's his story. That's not my story. And I really just gave myself compassion, but I put the brakes on this narrative. Is I do that. I will ruminate and like go down these negative mental pathways. And I'm like, not today. We're not going there. that is where the healing is. It's changing how you react to something when you would normally go down another route, that you would get sucked down that negative path, right? And I truly witnessed myself like really change, like neural pathways. I was like, okay, this is it. I'm doing it. Like, you know, this is healing. This is changing how you react to a situation in the moment. You have a choice. This is about choice. There's no like spiritual being that's gonna save you. There's no like love and light out of it. It's making the decision in that moment to think and feel differently, because you're in control of it. Nobody else is. You are. I just want to reflect that your path is unlike anybody else's. My path is unlike anybody else's. Sometimes I have to reflect and remind myself how many leaps that I've taken on myself and chances that I've taken in my life that many people don't have the strength to do. Okay? I've been in a lot of comfortable spaces. I felt very comfortable in Maui. I had a pretty stable living situation and job. I didn't have to pay rent or any, it was just like, I was really comfortable and I could have stayed, but I took that leap to France, and it was not a failure just because it didn't work out. It just means it didn't work out. I spent years obsessing about wanting to go to France and spending my life there and all this stuff. And I went there going, there is no way I want to stay here. Like, I was like, no. This is definitely, it was like you romanticize a place or a situation in your head, but then you have to experience it to understand that maybe it's for you or not for you. The same thing about Maui. I was like living by the ocean, beach, growing my own food. I thought that was the life for me. And I went there, no, it is not the life for me. Maui just wasn't a space that I felt myself expanding in comfortably. Okay, ethically, economically, just everything. It wasn't a space that felt like this is home. It felt like I just don't feel comfortable here. This isn't my place, you know? So I left and I explored to France, and life is about expanding and making moves and growing and making decisions and taking action, and failures are not bad. They're part of life. This is about living life, right? Do you take chances in your life? Or do you make comfortable moves in your life that still make you feel complacent or safe, you know? You have to think about that. I have so many people like DM me sometimes, not a lot, like a few people over the years have been like, I wish I could live like you. I wish I could just move through the world like you. You've been to so many places. You've lived so many places. You've traveled to so many places. It's like, because I save money and take leaps on myself, that is all. You can do the same thing, okay? Like, you can always come back to the States and regroup and get a job and save money. Like, the way I move around is not, it's, anybody can do this. It's not comfortable sometimes. Like, I've been in states where I'm like shit and I'm sleeping on someone's couch. Like, it's not a comfortable way of living, but I can tell you it's a beautiful, expansive way of living, because you learn more about yourself and about the world and about how you move through the world and how you move in different communities and people. And it is a beautiful way to live, but it's not for everyone. It's I'm even learning that I love that I've moved that way in my life, but it's not how I want to move, moving forward. I want to get more grounded. I want to plan a little bit more. I want to get more comfortable in my finances and my savings and all of that. That was like a little revelation that I kind of wanted to like tap into and tell you about, because that's healing, that's learning, that's part of my channel. I want you guys to always reflect on how you show up when things get tumultuous or you get triggered, and it's about how you show up differently always. This is about you and your empowerment and how you move through the world in your own healing. I am just a guide. I'm pointing the way, but I am not the way, okay? But I want to let you know that, like, okay, side note, like, done with that. coming back here, my dad he works in molding and custom furniture making and woodworking, okay? And that's been such a cool avenue that my dad has taken. My dad's been in construction, electrical work, you know, he's lighting, like my dad has dipped into every aspect of home building that you can possibly think of. But my dad has his own company, Custom Trim and Supply, here in Houston, Texas, and to get money in the beginning, I work in grocery now, and I'm not going to get into that. It's just a job I have now to make money. But when I first moved here, I spent like the first, I would say like 4 weeks working with him in woodwork, and how he shapes wood and how he builds wood, how he manipulates wood and shapes it. And I spent a lot of time sanding wood with him. That was part of a lot of the help that he needed. He has a 30-door project for a custom home. He's building all the custom doors out of solid white oak. They're absolutely beautiful, and it was amazing to spend time with him in his work and where he creates. And it just gave me this spark of like awe and beauty and craftsmanship, and just gave me so much beauty to tap into in his own work, and how he just shows up and he dedicates. Sometimes he doesn't want to do the work like we all do, but he shows up every day for these projects and these people, and he shows up on time, and he's diligent and communicative with his clients. And you know, he's been doing this for 30 plus years. It's amazing to see him thrive in something that he's always wanted to do with his life. And it points the way for me to like, let's do things that I want to do in life. This isn't about working a 9 to 5, having a job, slaving away. We're entering an era of creating from your soul's expression, your authentic expression, okay? This is the way the world is going to expand into, I promise you. Those safe jobs are going to disappear eventually with AI and expansion in artificial intelligence, and certain jobs be taken up by it, you know, whatever. It's not that the job is going to disappear, but let me tell you, it's not going to be secure anymore. You've got to figure out something in your life, in your soul, that you want to express in the world, okay? I love that experience with my dad, but it tapped me into this. Like I said before, I want to get back into vintage. I have launched my Etsy store. I am photographing, I'm uploading, I'm doing that again. I'm uploading on other platforms like Poshmark and eBay to sell my more like high price items that aren't vintage. And I've been sourcing fabrics, and I got a sketchbook. I'm starting to sketch again, or I will be very soon. I haven't gotten creative yet, but I'm just settling into this new energy. Like I said, the rest of this year is going to be just go with the flow. Do what feels right for you every day. If you have to work that job, do it, but come home and decompress and do things that your body and your mind and your emotions are asking you to do, okay? Just keep grounding into those practices that keep you grounded and that keep you clear, you know, mentally and physically and emotionally and all the things, okay? Yeah, I just wanted to tap in. It's been an incredible first, you know, few weeks, month, whatever I've been here. But just know that you're right on time. There's no rush to life. There's no end goal. The goal is to live your life. You don't have a specific purpose. You're not, you know, it just live your life, okay? Like live your life to your highest excitement and expression. Bashar, okay? I'm quoting Bashar. Live to your highest excitement, okay? This is your only life right now. This is the point, is to live. Not to hustle and make money and lose yourself in stupid projects that don't enliven your heart and your body and your expression. Like, I just know I can't do that. Like, I have a job right now because I have bills to pay, and I'm figuring out my own personal project, and with that, I've got to make money. But I do it with an enlivened heart. I show up. You know, I show up for people with a big smile on my face. No matter what you do in life, like, do it fully with love in your heart, right? But don't disappear in the world. Don't sell yourself to things that don't light you up, that don't light your soul up, okay? Live for you. Thank you guys so much for showing up for me, for showing up for yourself every day. When you wake up in the morning and you take another breath, it is a gift. Remember that. Remember that you are a gift. Like, you're such a blessed gift on this planet, and you have a gift inside of you. And you have creative expressions inside of you that want to float out and be actualized and put out into this world. Okay? Thank you guys so much for showing up. I will see you on another video very soon.